United States Air Force recently revealed its newest bomber, the B-52, which has long been a topic of discussion among military observers. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Military Notes. The announcement marks a significant milestone in the history of U.S. air power, given the critical role the B-52 plays in national defense and how it will adapt to modern technologies and threats. The B-52 is not a new aircraft, but in this latest announcement, the U.S. Air Force confirms a new, more significant role for the aircraft in an evolving geostrategic and technological context. History and role of the B-52 in the U.S. Air Force. The B-52 Stratofortress bomber first flew in 1952 and has been a core element of the U.S. Air Force's strategic bomber force ever since. Designed by Boeing, the B-52 has served for more than half a century, participating in a variety of global conflicts, including the Vietnam War, the Gulf War, and more recently, operations in the Middle East. The B-52 has the capacity to carry a variety of munitions, from conventional weapons to nuclear weapons. This capability made it one of the backbones of the U.S. nuclear deterrence strategy during the Cold War, which relied on strategic bombers to maintain the upper hand in a nuclear war. Increasing need for modern bombers. Although the B-52 has proven tough and effective in various missions, military technology continues to develop rapidly. The development of air defense systems, increasingly sophisticated anti-aircraft capabilities, and threats from new technologies such as hypersonic missiles require the U.S. Air Force to continue to update and improve its air power. Therefore, even though the B-52 is already very old, the U.S. Air Force has decided to update this aircraft with the latest technology to remain relevant amid increasingly complex threats. Technology updates and avionics systems. One of the major steps in ensuring the B-52 remains relevant is to update the aircraft's avionics and computer systems. The B-52, which previously used a relatively old system, is now equipped with more modern technology, including a GPS navigation system, more sophisticated radar, and a more efficient flight control system. This update ensures the B-52 can operate more effectively in a very dynamic and threatening combat environment. In addition, the U.S. Air Force is also updating the communication system in the B-52 so that this aircraft can operate better in a wider military network. This allows the B-52 to interact with fighter jets, drones, and other defense systems for better coordination during military operations. Flexibility and enhanced strike capability. One of the reasons why the B-52 remains so important is its flexibility in carrying out various types of missions. The B-52 can carry out long-range strikes carrying conventional or nuclear bombs, and can operate in a variety of environments, from air combat to anti-piracy missions or even surveillance. The upgrades made to the B-52 also include improvements to its capabilities in precision strikes, allowing the aircraft to carry out very precise attacks on specific targets. In addition, the B-52 has also been programmed to be able to carry a variety of newer and more advanced weapons, including long-range weapons and various precision missile systems. These capabilities further emphasize that the B-52 will remain one of the important assets in the U.S. military arsenal, not only as a strategic bomber, but also as a tool that can carry out precision strikes in modern conflicts. Cooperation with other bombers. While the B-52 is a vital part of U.S. air power, the Air Force is also increasingly relying on other bombers, such as the B-2 Spirit and the recently introduced B-21 Raider. Both of these aircraft have stealth capabilities and advanced technology that allow them to carry out strikes in areas heavily defended by enemy air defenses. However, Even as stealth bombers such as the B-2 and B-21 advance in technology, the B-52 remains an important role. One of the main reasons is because of the B-52's ability to carry a very large payload. This makes it invaluable in operations that require large munitions loads, or in attacks that require high explosive power. Therefore, while aircraft such as the B-2 or B-21 may be more effective in missions that require infiltration into heavily defended enemy territory, the B-52 will remain the preferred choice for many types of missions, especially those that require high explosive power. Support for U.S. national defense policy. The B-52 also plays a very important role in U.S. national defense policy, especially in terms of nuclear deterrence and strengthening global military power. With continuous technological updates, the B-52 remains a symbol of U.S. strength and commitment to strategic defense. The updates made to this aircraft show how the U.S. continues to adapt to existing threats and challenges, ensuring that they remain the dominant air power in the world. The B-52 in the future. Looking ahead, the B-52 is expected to continue to be used to support U.S. military operations for decades to come. Although this aircraft is more than 70 years old, with continuous technological updates, the B-52 has excellent prospects to remain relevant in the context of modern warfare. In the coming years, we may see more updates, including the possible use of drone or autonomous technology, as well as increased capabilities to deal with new threats. Additionally, with tensions continuing to rise in various regions of the world, including the South China Sea and the Middle East, the B-52 will remain an integral part of U.S. military strategy, ensuring that it has the power to confront a variety of threats, whether from major powers or terrorist groups. B-52 Stratofortress Bomber, an icon of American air power. The B-52 Stratofortress Bomber is one of the icons of American military power that has served the country for more than 6 decades. Since it first flew in 1952, the B-52 has been the backbone of the U.S. Air Force's strategic strike and nuclear deterrence capabilities. Despite its age, the B-52 continues to be updated with the latest technology and continues to play a vital role in U.S. military strategy. History of the B-52. Origins and early roles. The B-52 was designed by Boeing in the early 1950s as part of a strategic bomber program aimed at maintaining U.S. military dominance during the Cold War. At the time, the United States and the Soviet Union were engaged in a nuclear arms race, and strategic bombers like the B-52 were needed to ensure that the U.S. had the ability to launch an effective counterstrike in the event of a nuclear attack by an enemy. The first aircraft, named Stratofortress, took to the skies on April 15, 1952, and quickly became a symbol of American air power. The B-52 is designed to carry long-range nuclear weapons, allowing the U.S. to maintain its nuclear deterrence policy. It can fly at high altitudes and carry a very large bomb load, both conventional and nuclear. Its ability to carry precision strikes and long range make it a very effective weapon against global threats. B-52 Design and Capabilities. The B-52 has a distinctive high-wing design with 8 turbofan engines mounted under its wings. This design provides excellent stability and the lift necessary to carry a very heavy bomb load. The B-52 can carry up to 70,000 pounds, about 31,750 kilograms, of conventional or nuclear bombs, making it one of the world's largest bombers. One of the unique capabilities of the B-52 is its ability to operate in a variety of missions. The B-52 can conduct precision strikes using conventional bombs or attack strategic targets using nuclear bombs. In addition, The aircraft can be used for reconnaissance or surveillance missions and support other operations such as aerial refueling and electronic warfare. The B-52 is equipped with advanced navigation systems for the 1950s, including radar, which allows the aircraft to fly.